Have you ever seen The Dark Crystal?
No.
Have you ever seen...
Do you drink Crystal Light?
No. Well, no.
How about Labyrinth?
No, I've actually never seen Labyrinth.
Do you watch any Jim Henson movies like The Great Muppet Caper, Muppets Take Manhattan?
Muppet Treasure Island, and
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's...
What?
I mean, technically, I guess that's...
Jim Henson, they did the outfit, the costumes.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not like Bunny
Those
Picnic.
are like the best animatronic ever made. That 1990 TMNT movie is like the best animatronics ever.
They do look really good, don't they?
And it's even weirder because in the sequels they look worse.
Yeah, they spent less money.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they remade
That
the
happens
suits.
every time.
I don't know.
But why did they remake them?
They have like big teeth and it starts looking really creepy and weird.
Did you ever see the Angry Video Game Nerd review of them?
Yeah. No, that's how I know they look so bad because I haven't seen the sequels. I just watched his review.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Artifact Production Podcast. My name's Jose.
I'm Catalina.
I'm Miles.
I also go by Joey. Okay, guys, so big surprise. We're going to return to a weekly podcast format. We're not going
I'm getting whiplash.
Yeah, we're not going to do the live stream weekly because, well, we'll get into that in a bit.
We already announced that's bi-weekly. This is just we're giving you extra treat. You get this.
We'll give the list here in just a second of why we're not doing that. God.
But if you're interested in our production of The Crew, it's our first animated TV show following a group of misfit heroes. You can go to artifactproduction.com. That's ARTEFACT production.com. And if you want to find us on Twitter, we're at artifact_media.
Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, Artifact Production. ARTEFACT Production.
Easy enough. So what's new this week, guys?
Miles saw Chips. He texted me.
Stop.
He texted me after
my
he
God.
saw it. He told me he was so excited. He bought more popcorn.
When I was leaving?
Yes, you were sitting in your car.
I actually went and watched Chips. Miles watched Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Midnight released it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And how was Bryan Cranston?
He was awesome. He was a Power Ranger at the beginning. He was Zord on it. It was funny seeing him in a Power Ranger suit.
Did he eat the Krispy Kremes?
No, that was Rita Repulsa.
Did Goldar attack the Krispy Kreme?
Goldar attacked the Krispy Kreme, and the Power Rangers had to defend the Krispy Kreme, and the crystal, the Zeo crystal that Rita Repulsa was after, was under the Krispy Kreme.
The Zeo crystal?
Zeo crystal,
So
yeah.
they're doing Power Rangers Zeo next, or what?
I don't know. I don't know what any of that is. All I
You
know
never
is
watched Power Rangers?
He didn't live through it.
no. I watched it when I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Turbo Power Rangers movie when I was little. But then when I started coming of age, it was over, like in the early 2000s.
Okay, so we need to watch like the 5-part Forever Green or whatever.
The Green Ranger one?
Green Ranger
Yeah,
saga.
that's going to be the sequel. They tease it at the end, so I need to know.
Did you just give spoilers?
No, it's the after credits scene, so it doesn't really count as a spoiler.
Great spoilers.
Hey, give us some hot spoilers for Chips.
They talk about a lot of butt eating.
Does the
It's really
It's
a reoccurring
rich with
joke.
it.
It's like 3 or 4 times.
That's weird
in
because
the
I
movie.
actually saw a butt eating joke in the Red Band trailer, and I was like, "This is probably a one-off."
No.
Does
that's like their go-to, man.
Does the mole that's infiltrating the LAPD or whatever, is he like a jerk character that was revealed in the first act, and then he ends up being?
Yeah, in the first 10 minutes.
It's like, oh, I hope
In the
he's
first
not.
5 minutes. I mean, well, let's not get into movie reviews
Oh,
here.
yeah.
But Chips, I enjoyed watching it because I was with my mom and she enjoyed watching it,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't watch it.
As a real downer, I watched The Fox and the Hound this past weekend.
Why?
I'm just joking. I would never watch that again as an adult. It was depressing as a child.
Okay.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah,
Sure.
what's up?
Fox and the Hound.
Sounds like those chips needed some salsa. That'll do it for this week's edition of the Artifact Production Podcast.
I thought I was the worst. You just gave
Yeah.
us that.
I think I got sandbagged.
Yeah, that is sandbagging.
Yeah.
And man, you sunk like a rock.
Yeah. Speaking of, Miles, you spoke in front of people today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us
Yeah.
about that.
I
What
got
happened?
I got loose
It's a
today.
nice segue.
I got loose today and started talking.
I'm getting blasted out here, kid.
Yeah, no, my friend Austin is a member of the student government community at TCU here in Fort Worth, Texas, and he got my foot in the door to speak. I kind of felt weird because that's like really unrelated to all the important stuff they're talking about of like scholarship funding and like student government stuff. And it's like, hey, look at this cartoon. But
Let's open with it. Cold
no, seriously,
open.
because I saw the agenda
open.
and they actually printed the crew voice acting on the agenda, and But then all the other stuff was like important stuff. And I was like, why do they care about voice acting? But it went well. He said that they took a lot of flyers and everyone seemed to respond really well to they thought it was really cool when I mentioned Theo.
Did they applaud?
Well, no, they didn't know who he was. But when they heard the word Netflix, everyone kind of perked up. And I felt kind of embarrassed because like Austin was trying to be a bro, and he kind of oversold me when he was introducing me, and so I was like, Austin, stop.
He was like visionary, creative.
No, he was like, he's the first UT student in history to have his film screened, and I was like, dude, it was a music video, and I was like,
that's so nice.
I know, but it was nice.
He was really pumping you up. That's great.
I really appreciated it. So yeah, we got a lot of interest. Hopefully, we'll get some auditions out of that and some fan art submissions.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did receive over the past couple of weeks. We received about 5 new submissions for fan art. So we've added those to our gallery. So you can find them on artifactproduction.com. Remember that by submitting your fan art to us via Twitter or Instagram, you'll be submitted or you're
in the drawing.
Drawing, yeah. You'll be in the drawing.
I'll get it. Drawing. That's my second funny joke of this episode.
Okay. You'll be entered into our drawing for the
Koh-i-Noor pen set.
Koh-i-Noor.
It's a refillable inking pen set, technical pens. They're great for manga, really anything you want to do. They're refillable, and they come in various sizes from like 0.005 to 8 or something like that. So if you don't know anything about that, you'll be completely surprised and blown away by how awesome they are.
Yay!
So if you want to enter that, or if you want to be entered to win that, draw some fan art of the crew. It can be any character we've done on the live stream, any character from our promotional material, anything like that we've talked about. Or you can draw Miles as James Brown. I'll accept that too. Or Tim Allen fan art. Both of those are also valid.
What about Wilson, the neighbor?
No, Wilson's not valid.
He's not valid.
And another thing I want to stress is that it's not a competition. It's literally it's a drawing. So
yeah, it's a drawing.
Yeah.
So
well, we keep saying drawing, and now it's confusing me. It's like we're picking a winner. We're not
random.
At random, yeah. So we just are doing this to kind of increase our pool of fan art because the gallery on our site's awesome. And we just want more. So we're not choosing a winner based on skill or how intricate the design is. We want any and all fan art. We love it all.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me think. Is there anything else that y'all want to cover?
Oh, yeah. Let's
What's
talk
up?
about the live stream.
Oh, the live stream. This past week, man. Go ahead, Miles.
Hey, shout out to Cosmic Eel. Thank you, Cosmic Eel,
thanks for popping by.
joining us in spirit.
Yes, always in spirit. Thanks so much.
No, Catalina and Joey keep poo-pooing this last week's live stream, but I loved it. We had our most viewers ever, and everyone was having so much fun, even though we shattered your eardrums at certain points.
Yeah, here's the thing about the live stream, guys. I have an old Mac, and this is the thing that I'm animating on. It does a great job for animation, but in terms of live streaming, this thing is Frankenstein. So it is literally patchwork together, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it sends out a digital signal that makes your ears bleed.
And that's exactly what happened. So sorry, guys, but
Didn't sound like
we
a
did have
digital
a lot of
signal.
fun.
According to our viewers, it sounded like mice chewing on the cords. That's what Nova Nightingale kept on telling us. So
Tech Nova.
Tech Nova, that's right. She's our tech girl now.
Yeah, that's right. But we had a great time, regardless of all the technical difficulties and everything like that. We had a great time drawing these two characters. They were father and son villain duo.
Yes, and it's. I think the son looks amazing. I love the rollerblades.
Yeah, he looks really good.
I love it. I love the gloves across both characters. It's beautiful.
I'm really happy with it. That's what I was going to say. I'm really happy with the gloves on the dad. That's my favorite. I like the dad's face design.
And that was who recommended that, Miles? Wasn't it Rachel?
Yes, it was Rachel.
Rachel, great job. I know you're not listening to this because you don't listen to us, but
you don't know that.
Great job.
Thank you. Why does it have to? Okay, whatever.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thanks, Rachel.
Also, I like the name Dusty.
Yeah, for the kid or for the dad?
For the kid.
Yeah, Dusty.
But
Get over here, Dusty.
Come on, Ew. It's not Dustin, it's Dusty. That's great.
It sounds like a great 80s punk name.
I'm Dusty.
I just kind of see him, like I told you before, kind of like rolling around on his
Dusty.
rollerblades when he's like cornering someone.
Yeah. We got to have an edge, Dad.
I need an edge.
Yeah, that's great.
to be streamlined.
Dusty.
Yeah, so we had it last Thursday. The next time is going to be this next week. I don't have the actual date, but it goes every other week, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to come by, it usually lasts, we want to do it for an hour, but it usually lasts 2 to 3 hours. So
Yeah.
It actually, an hour and a half to 2 hours at times.
Yeah. I think our longest one has been 2.5, but don't think you're not signing up to stay for the whole time. The funnest thing is having people pop in and out, and so we get different types of suggestions from different people. So
it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it is. And you can swing by, give us some recommendations on what you want to see, and sometimes you'll see your recommendation implemented into the characters.
Yeah.
So the only other thing that's coming up is in April, before my birthday or on my birthday, somewhere around that, which is the 16th, I want to release a short teaser commercial for the crew. It's something very, very short. It's not anything huge or crazy, but it's just to show you what the animation's going to look like and everything like that. So I'm very excited about this. So probably April 16th or sometime right around there, I'm going to release this short little teaser trailer. And
we're thinking about it this time, going to the Main Street Art Festival here in Fort Worth. It's being held between, I believe, April the 20th through the 23rd, and going and passing around some flyers about the crew, letting people know about it.
Yeah, I would love to do a live drawing session like one day. Do it for like 4 to 6 hours where I'm sitting there working on my Cintiq or something like that and just talking to people who swing by. But we won't have a booth or anything like that, so hopefully we could go to like a Starbucks or something like that and sit outside.
That trailer's going to blow people's minds. We're finally going to have another video to show other than the casting video, and even the animatic frames at the end of the casting video blow my mind every time I watch it. So
I was going to say, just before we recorded this, you saw a little bit of something.
Yeah, and it made my eyes explode, and it was just like hand moving, but it's just weird to see fluid animation created like in-house. It's not churned out like by a studio or anything. It's just weird to see that made in house and actually look real because it's drawing and it's frames of drawing. So yeah, it was just weird to watch.
Well, it is a sweatshop though.
Yeah, it is.
So
I was gonna make a really. Are you gonna release it on April 16th because that's gonna be the 13th anniversary of the Thomas Jane Punisher film that came out on April 16th, 2004.
Dude. That's when it came out?
Yeah, I remember because they gave away a free Punisher comic at the screenings, and I couldn't go because it was rated R, so I sent my dad, and he went and got it.
Was that the one where they had a bad guy that was like the Swede or the Russian or something?
Yeah, the Russian. He wore a big white and red striped shirt. But the real main bad guy was John Travolta.
Yeah, no, the bad guy was the low production budget when John Travolta's getting pulled through.
The dummy of John Travolta and his arms are wiggling because the car is pulling him, yeah.
And like all those 1980s cars are blowing up.
Well, the funny thing is they couldn't even afford to blow up that many cars. So some shots you can see fire, like digital fire. But I think it's either like the frame rate or something doesn't match up with the real flames on set. And so you can just tell it doesn't look good.
Well, that was a nice tangent.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I love you, Thomas Jane. You didn't get the fair shake you deserved. And I wish you could still play the Punisher.
Oh, that's actually true.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad.
No, he wasn't.
So that's it for this week's edition of the Artifact Production Podcast. If you want more information on the crew, if you want to submit fan art to get entered for those Koh-i-Noor pens, or really anything else, contact us. Here's another thing. We still have auditions going on. So don't forget, if you want to audition for Mo or you want to audition for Jack, we're still accepting auditions right now. Still looking for people. We do have some people in mind, but we want to make sure we field everyone. So if you want more information on that, go to artifactproduction.com. That's ARTEFACT production.com. You can hit us up on Twitter at artifact_media and on Instagram and YouTube we're Artifact Production. Anything else?
That's it. I'm excited to start recording with Theo in the next couple of weeks.
Tim Allen. I had to say that because he went unmentioned this whole episode and we can't break that.
I mentioned him.
Oh.
I talked about
Sorry,
fan art.
I just doubled up then.
You doubled down.
I doubled down, yeah. No, yeah, we're going to record with Theo in the coming weeks and we're pretty jazzed.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited about that.
Yeah, our recording is actually going to start just all around.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, can't wait.
I'm excited to see that teaser.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, it's coming soon. So until next time, remember, Goldar is attacking the Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
There's my money.
Okay, bye.